So, Steve, I'm going to not necessarily expect you to be an expert on one Jermaine Mathews. Maybe we'll pass that off to Kevin to get us started on the athlete who is committed to the Buckeyes.
Yeah, when you look at Jermaine Mathews, he's somebody who was playing JV for a while, and then he just kind of blew up. He's 6 foot, about $175, 4-star out of Wentworth Woods in the greater Cincinnati area. It looked like it was going to be Cincinnati or Kentucky really vying for him, and he comes to Ohio State's camp and just with the intent of getting an offer, and he was. I mean, there was no way that Ohio State could not offer him with the type of camp performance that he had. He had a lot of the current players who were there stumping for him, Mayan Williams being one of them, both going to the same school. Mayan Williams was actually there for Mathews' announcement. After Ohio State offers, he goes to LSU and is by far the best defensive back at that camp, just to show it wasn't a one-off, flash in the pan type of situation. Alabama offers 2. I think that's just a little bit to try and squeeze Ohio State's head, just to force Ohio State to work a little bit harder on the kid. Go down to his school on, I guess it was this past weekend, or I guess on the Friday. And after he makes us wait a little bit, comes out short and sweet and announces for the Buckeyes. So I think they're getting another guy that has got a lot of athleticism, doesn't really know how good he is yet. But he's not lacking confidence. I'll tell you that. Really funny kid, really, he appears to be very comfortable in his own skin. I think he's going to be one that we're going to enjoy talking to for the next couple of years.
I haven't done a deep dive on him other than to know that he's a quick cover corner. He's got the skills. He could play man-to-man. He could play zone. Very good change of direction, it seems. Good recovery speed. So he's got a lot of good intangibles and different things that you're looking for in a cornerback. Shows that he can play the ball in the air. I think he's obviously got to continue to work and get better and improve. But I think he's a guy that as he grows and improves, maybe he could be even, instead of just a quote, a slot corner, he could even play outside as he grows and improves. So I think that was a lot of the potential that Tim Walton and the Ohio State coaches, Perioliano and everybody else saw in him in offering him. And now obviously he's part of this banner Ohio State recruiting class. They're filling up a lot of their needs. And I think Mathews from Cincinnati, Wentworth Woods, that's beginning to become a pipeline for the Buckeyes down there, and quality football program, no doubt.
All right, Tony, anything on Jermaine Mathews?
No, when they offer guys at camp, when they see these guys work out in person and they have these camp offers, I don't think it really matters the rankings, the recruiting rankings. They see something they like, and there's a long history. And even though Jermaine Mathews is a 3-4 star guy, there's a long history of players being discovered at camp and then turning out to be they end up making the coaches look exactly right. So another talented athlete, and really they can't take enough defensive backs almost in this class with the limitations they've had in past classes and the defense that Jim Knowles likes to run.
So the Buckeyes get a commit in state. They also get a flip from Texas Tech. That probably doesn't happen too often, the Texas Tech to Ohio State flip. But considering Texas Tech once had a top 5 class in the nation, I think this is just one of the pieces that we can expect to drop off of their map in regards to forming what is typically a Texas Tech top 50 to 60 class.